Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but welcome back to my channel. And I'm so sorry that I've been MIA. I don't know if you could tell, but I am recovering from being sick and I still kind of am sick a little bit. I did have a sore throat, so just bear with me through this video. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I really wanted to get a video up for you guys because I know it is summer and y'all want to do those summer looks. So I created this sunset inspired kind of look. And I did reach out to more of those warm tone colors, which was like yellow, orange, red. And I added a little bit of pop color to kind of bring more attention to the eyes. And I really like that I made that decision because it looks really nice. And I also did a dewy face and kind of natural as well. I did not do the usual full coverage that I normally do, because since it is summer, you kind of want to bring out like all your facial features. Like as you could see, I didn't really cover all my moles, and I really just did a basic lip as well. I don't want to go too dramatic because the eyes are already dramatic. I don't want to take away attention from that, so I just made it look natural and look like my lip color. And so yeah, I know I'm blabbing too much, but without further ado, if you want to learn how to achieve this look, well then keep on watching. Okay guys, so to kind of prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C5. Okay, so now that we put the concealer base on, I am going to set the concealer with this little single eyeshadow from MAC Studio. And it is in the shade Bared. And for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. And they have like different sets, and this is the bright one. I'm going to be dipping into this yellow shade right here. And I'm going to be using that as my transition shade and just placing that on the crease. And I'm just gonna also kind of raise it above my crease a little bit to kind of have that lay of color also on top, since we do want our transition color to be the guide to the rest of our colors. So I want to make sure that this one is always at the very top and I don't go over this color. And the transition brush that I used was the M504 brush, and it's just this big fluffy brush. And the next brush I'm going to be going in with is my M433 brush from Morphe. And I really do think that this is a great dupe for the MAC 217 brush. Like, you really do save your bucks on it. Like, this one is about like $18 and this one's maybe about $6, the highest. And they're just like really similar to each other. I think they do the same effect, and one's like for a much cheaper price. Now I'm going to be going into my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here, which is this kind of light orangey shade. And I'm going to place that in my crease. And this is a really great brush for that because it is just such a tapered blending brush, and it really just blends well in the crease area. Now I'm going to be taking a smaller brush, which is the E36 brush, and I'm just going to pack more of that orange on to kind of just make it pop out a little bit more. And I'm really packing it on into the crease area and more on the outer part of my eye as well. Next, I'm going to be grabbing a similar brush but in a bigger size. This is the E18 brush, and I'm going to be grabbing this orange now, and I'm going to pack it onto the same places where I packed it on with the other orange. Now I'm going to be going back with that M443 brush and grab that orange that I had put, and I'm just going to blend it out. And then I'm going to be going back in with that transition brush, which was the M504 brush, going into that yellow again and overlaying it on top of the orange. Next, I'm going to go in with a small blending tapered brush, and this is the M506, and I'm going to be dipping into this red shade right here, and I'm just going to be placing this on my crease to kind of make sure that nothing is harsh. And then to blend the red and the yellow together, I am going to be going in with my M518 brush. And I'm going to be going back in with this orange right here and place it in between those two and blend them together. Now I'm going to be going back into that red shade and place it in my crease again to kind of build that color back up since we did lose it while blending. And now I'm going to be placing concealer in the middle to kind of make sure that the halo eye can really be seen in the eye look. And for that little pop in the center, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and Morphe collaboration. And I'm going to be using this shade, which is called Enlight, and using this random brush. I don't know where it's from. And I'm just going to put that in the center for a little bit of pop. Now I'm going to be going back in with that red shade to kind of blend those two colors together to make sure that there is no fine lines. Now for the wing, I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. So this is one eye done. And I'm going to do lashes and this other eye off of camera to save a little bit more time. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I did the other eye off camera and I added eyelashes. And this is how it looks. And I'm really liking it because I really like the pop of shimmer in the middle. It just brings it like a real nice glow to the eyes. And also for the face, I was thinking that we do a very light and natural yet dewy kind of look. So we are definitely gonna have that glow on the face and make it look as natural as possible. So to start off, I'm gonna be spraying my face with the Badescu setting spray with Rosewater. And for foundation, I'm just gonna be placing on a little bit of it. This is the Dior Airflash foundation in the shade 302. And this is definitely more of a higher end foundation. It's $70 and it really does give the effect that your foundation was airbrushed, and it looks really nice and natural on the skin. So I just sprayed a little bit and I'm gonna just go over. And for concealer, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C1. Now this is their lightest shade. I've never tried it before. I just bought it like yesterday. So I'm just going to put a little bit. So far, I really do like this shade of concealer. It really did brighten up on my under eye area. And it looks really nice. Like, I know how the formulation works, but I didn't know like how this color will work on my skin. But so far I like it. And I'm really just gonna set everything very lightly as well. I'm not gonna do the usual like really pack it in, since we also want it to look dewy as well. And for bronzer, we're going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this is the lighter one. And I really like this bronzer. It smells so good. It smells like paradise. Like, I just want to go to the beach. And it's just a really good bronzer as well. It really just does bronze up the skin. Like, look at the difference. Like, I'm so bronzed and then pale. And then we're just going to kind of refresh and spray our face with the Badescu Rosewater to kind of make sure that everything stays intact, even though we didn't put a lot of product on, but we still also want to make sure that everything is dewy as well. Now we're going to be doing our under eyes, and I'm going to be going back in with that NYX palette and a little bit of the 35O just for that orange shade. So I'm taking the M506 brush, which was that small tapered blending brush. I'm going in with that yellow shade, and I'm just going to really buff it out on the lower lash line. And then diving back into that 35O palette, I'm taking this bright orange shade. And I'm going to push it in closer to my lower lash line. And to press that in, I use the Morphe E36 brush. And then I'm going to be going back in with the M506 and kind of just going over with yellow to kind of blend those two together and making sure that I didn't lose that transition shade also. And then going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be using this black shade right here, which is called Abyss. And I'm pressing that even closer into the lower lash line to kind of really just smoke it out. And I'm using my Morphe M432 brush. And then grabbing my M506 brush again, I'm just going to go back and blend those colors together. And now I'm going to put mascara on the lower lash line as well. And I'm also putting on eyeliner on my lower lash line to kind of smoke it out even more. And this is the Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner. Now going in with my Morphe M530 brush, I'm going to be going in with the Lorac Cut the Confetti blush palette. And I'm taking this shade right here, which is called Vivid. And it's just this really glittery pink shade. And I think it's just so stunning on the cheeks. It definitely does bring that wash of color back onto your cheeks. And for highlighter, you already know we're using the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter. This is my go-to, literally my go-to. This is such an amazing highlighter, guys. And for my nose highlight, I'm going to be taking the Morphe M124 brush. And I'm just going to put some on the tip of the nose. And also placing that a little bit going down my nose as well. So I'm just going to be taking this Baby Lips lip balm. And just bring back a little bit of that color. So this is a finished look of the dewy face and sunset inspired kind of look. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and really enjoyed this look, because I know I did. This is just a really great look for summer. And like I said, for summer, I really do recommend reaching out to those warm tones and also like those pops of color too, because it's summer, you guys. Like, have fun with your makeup, be creative. Like, not saying that you can't be creative all the time, but summer is just more of an excuse that you can be more creative with it. And I will also be uploading weekly again, so keep an eye out for those next videos that will be coming your way soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe down below and give it a big thumbs up. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!